9:30 in the morning approximately on a beautiful Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, September 4th. Just off on a little road trip. Maybe up into the Acadian Peninsula. Here we go. Alright, I'm only 15 minutes away from home, but I just want to take a quick little video here. It doesn't really show up great on the video, I know, but it's just such a beautiful area. The hills, I guess they're the Appalachian Mountains in reality, but they're beautiful. Yeah, it's too bad it's not showing up. I'm enjoying everything off to the right. It's just amazing. But I'm not going to fart with the phone. Okay, couldn't help myself. Just had to pull off the side of the road. It is so beautiful here. The weather is so beautiful. The scenery is just so beautiful. These tree-clad small mountains out here in the middle of nowhere. New Brunswick. I got some Acadian music on the radio. It's all perfect. Just perfect. Alright, just arrived in the beautiful little community of Heartland. And what's so cool about Heartland? Well, you're about to find out if you don't know. Because it's the world's longest covered bridge by a long shot. 1,282 feet long. Here we go. You're about to join me on the trip through the world's longest covered bridge by a long shot. Remember I said that? We walked across here quite a few months ago. I forget if it took us, I think it took us almost 10 minutes, just sort of on a nice stroll. Something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. You can figure it out. There you go! You just joined me on the Heartland Bridge. I don't know how visible it's going to be on this screen, but that mountain dead center of the road there has got, I don't know, 15 or more of those stupid big wind turbines, probably 20 on there. Well, maybe I can zoom it in. Didn't know if I could. There, now you can probably see the dumb things. Except it's all foggy now. There we are. You want to talk about wrecking a beautiful mountain? Just put them stupid turbines on it. Alright, we're off the main highway. And my first stop on this grandiose journey, my first major destination is Mount Carlton, which I'm about an hour away from. Mount Carlton is the highest peak, the highest elevation, to my understanding, in all of the Atlantic provinces. So after we cross this bridge, which will be going over the St. John again, I will shut the video off until we get to Mount Carlton, unless I find something else I gotta turn it on for, which it could be a lot. Alright, enjoy your trip over the bridge. St. John, the mighty St. John River, flowing betwixt and beneath my tires. I don't even know what town this is. Don't know. I don't know. But we're heading this way. Everyone's got a stop sign, I guess. Looks like a three-way stop. Here we go! This is so exciting! There, you can see the St. John River just there on your left. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I just got to turn this on. I just stopped right after that bridge. It was part of Perth Andover. I didn't know that. Pretty little area. So I'm on the way. The first community, bigger one, is called Plaster Rock. Just stopped at a bakery, grabbed some bread, a coffee, a couple of lovely cinnamon rolls, and just wanted to share this beautiful road with y'all. Now, it's not at all surprising we're going uphill or through the hills, because we're about to come upon, in an hour, thereabouts, the biggest, meanest, baddest hill mountain in all of Eastern Canada. Not Eastern Canada, the Atlantic. I don't know if you know the difference between the Atlantic and the Maritimes, but the Maritimes don't include Newfoundland. The Atlantic does. So, that's enough blabbing. Just wanted to share this beautiful, very, very scenic, incredibly gorgeous road through the Montagnas, the Appalachian. If you're in the United States, you call it Appalachia. If you're in Canada, you call it Appalachia. And I'm in Canada, so I call it Appalachia with American accent. American. It's from American friends that probably won't watch this. All right, have a good day, like I'm having a good day. I'm only a few minutes away from Perth Andover, where I grabbed my cinnamon rolls and bread on this sort of back highway to Plaster Rock. It's just incredibly beautiful. Holy Dinah. Excuse my cough. So here we're crossing over the Rivière Tobique. So, oh, this is kind of sweet. Can't see it. You're probably not mine. Wow, what a gorgeous day. What an incredible journey. Holy stink rock, heading to Plaster Rock. This is just awesome. All right, seeing I've made mention of it a couple times. It's not my destination, but this is Plaster Rock. Now we got some kind of an emergency ahead of us here. I don't know what's going on. An emergency guy talking to somebody in the semi. Oh well, we'll just have to figure it out. Okay, so there was just a little accident. Just had to do a little diversion there. I think we'll just let the camera run though as we cruise through what looks like the main part of downtown Plaster Rock. Huge wood mill off to the right, mega big wood mill. Obviously that's one of the mainstays of this community's employment. It's not a beautiful town, but it's a long ways from ugly too. Seen a few of them in my day. Usually when I'm greeted with ugly is when I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror. That's where it usually starts. Alright. This trip was going to be to PEI. That's what I thought. And then the high pressure line on the power steering kind of went. Spewing oil out everywhere. But I can't get it fixed till maybe Monday. So this is like the second option. I threw in some seal leak seal, whatever you want to call it. We'll see how that all goes. So far so good. Alright, we'll call that the end of Plaster Rock. It ain't, but we'll call it that. So we're getting into the thick of it. I think I'm maybe 10 or 15 minutes from Mount Carlton. I stopped and talked to the gentleman, got a little bit of gas. 10 minutes behind me, maybe 15. And got a little local information. So anyways, it's very pretty. Could be in BC, could be in Alberta foothills. A lot of conifers, still quite a bit of deciduous, but more typically higher altitude type stuff. Birch, poplar, not necessarily higher altitude, but let's say cooler temperature. How about that? Very nice, beautiful area. We'll see where it all goes. All right, here I am just at the entryway to Mount Carlton, and I'm guessing what I'm looking at behind is probably Mount Carlton. All right, I just made a big executive decision. This is very, very impressive looking. I'm just leaving the entryway into Mount Carlton, and it looks like the mountains in the background there. Holy smokes, that's quite a climb. On the sign there, the bottom town is Bathurst. It's more of a city. So we're gonna head towards Bathurst, and we'll visit the idea of climbing Mount Carlton on another day. I'm already pushing well into the early afternoon, and it's probably a 4-hour round trip to hike it, and I don't know how far to get there from here. So anyways, that's the way it goes. Got to see it, maybe, if that was the one. Okay, you won't be able to see it, but on that far hilltop, mountaintop, a whole bunch of big wind turbines. Some of the mountain views around here are just absolutely beautiful. I keep looking for a place to turn off and try to get a good vista, but too many bushes. The bushes keep hiding everything. All right, big change of plans. Power steering kind of went a little south there, Bathurst, so figured I'd just start heading her home. This is Miramichi, the name of a place I used to sing as a kid. This Land Is Your Land, Canadian version. Miramichi. Check that one off on my bucket list. You can't really see what's below the highway here, but crossing the big river, I think it's the Miramichi actually. And it's quite beautiful. Very beautiful. We'll just run this puppy till we're off the bridge. Gorgeous church there off on my left. Church building. Miramichi. That's kind of how that part went in the song. You probably recognize it. Okay. I'll have to hang out here for a bit. Probably just not gonna do it. Good enough to see it. I want to make a return trip. Alright, signing off. I see the word Fredericton on the sign. That's where we're headed. Just a little bit outside of Miramichi. Probably actually just on the outskirts. Looks like they're in the midst of building either a one whole new bridge, or probably more likely, or an extra lane. As it stands, this is a single lane bridge with lights for alternating directional traffic. See the new one on the right. It's like a train trestle off to my left. Pretty fascinating area. Worth a trip back after we get the van fixed. Always getting the van fixed. Alright, that was that bridge. Alright, just coming into good old Bert's Corner, which means we're almost at the end of this odd sort of a journey out. That's alright, it hasn't been all bad. Alright, here we are. After a very changed up concept due to the steering wheel issue, we're back home. We're back home. It was a good day. It ain't over yet. You know what they say, it ain't over till it's over. That's right. Alright, this is it. This is the last video. It's supper time with my wife. 8:30. Sun is done sunk on this beautiful September day. Hope you had a good day. I did. Turned out different than I thought. But what's so odd about that? Ciao, y'all.